back is sore. Hi, Miguel Lab, shout out, guys. Hey guys, I'm back is a massage at the back. My back is so sore. Yes, thank you so much, Biji Biji Jan. I have a massage in here, guys, at the back. A machine that massages my back. hold on. Hoy, Miguel Love, shout out. Who's that one? James, got Miguel Love, shout out. Thank you so much. Tope Rosilo, uy. Tagal ng tagal nang hindi ka ng Salamat sa patusok dyan. Uy, kumusta na? Or Miss Celita Owano, Miguel Love, shout out. Uy, drop your link, guys. If you gonna harang pa, okay. Okay, puntahan ko mamaya, Rosalito, okay? Puntahan ko mamaya. Copy. I'm gonna get your stuff. Thank you so much. Mhm. Uy, girl, Lalu, salamat. Salamat, girl Lalu. Mega love shout out. Oh, paste. Tararari. Uy, mega love shout out, James. Gaip, gaip. Hope hello. Sir, hello. Uy, mega love shout out sa inyo. Uy, si Tupi nagbaba ng link, guys. Puntahan natin. Si Tupi, ipin kita Tupi ha. Salamat sa pagpunta. Baba ko bahay ko, host. O sige, sige. Baba bahay mo, sige. Baba. Salamat kung anuman. Walang anuman. Mega love shout out. Si Marcelita Oano, guys. Puntahan natin si Marcelita. Girl, hello. Sa harang pa. Ay, salamat sa paharang dyan. Uy, salamat sa 3 million people. 3 million thumbs up. Mega love shout out. Diyan si Marcelito. Ano natin? Puntahan natin, guys. Somebody's calling me, guys. Guys. Hello? Hello? Hoy, Berlin! Mega love shout out. Salamat. Kidong Tupi Rosillo. Sabi Dan. Dan Tupi Rosillo sabi ni Marcelito. Marcelita. Ay, why ay Marcelito? Iano ko muna. Okay, thank you so much sa pagpunta ni Pili kita Berlin last night. Iano ko muna. Katugo naman ta ko eh. Tug na ta ko ganiha. Hi, where's it? Hi. Already done, James. Gaip. Big love shout out, guys. 10 million, 3 million, 2 million. Okay, okay, okay. Marcelita Uwano Dan Pulpak, salamat. Pasukli na lang, sabi ni Belly Jean. Dan Tamsak Jia, Easy Kitchen, dating dikit, salamat. Salamat, salamat. pa namayad. Oh my goodness. Oo. Ano lang? Wait, what lang? Kasi mamayad na. Please, gasket balik. Dua ka po paliton. Jeans nila pag abot sa tubo 4,050 timing kay mga sila sa karon ubod pa ilang paliton para ako nga kinapilan. Uy, sino yung dinikita ni Billie Jean? Ano, balikan nyo guys. Okay, hello. Oh.
Porte timing nga pag-ato
Huy, Miguel Love, shout out dyan. Marcelita, thank you so much. Uy, nana, sorry. Uy, kabaw ka mo buhat og playlist, Gia. Na-word siya playlist, mag-make og playlist. Ibutang ang imong mga video sa playlist para automatic siya kung naay mag-play sa'yo, diretso-diretso. Para ituloy-tuloy yung pag-play sa'yo. Uy, kasakit na yung kumbuko-buko, oy. Kumbuko-buko, sakit kayo. I don't know why. I'm gonna put something in my bag. Sa lumpas. O, sige. Ah, ah, wait muna, ano ko kasi yung, ang sakit ng, Uy, Miguel Love, shout out sa 4 million people in the house. Arita sa akong likod, ha? Kay. Tugnaw-tugnaw man. Tugnaw-tugnaw. Oh. Nako sa likod, oh. Okay, no, bukas gawin ko. Kasi late na rin ako nakauwi. Oh, sige, 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 okay lang. Gawa ka ng ano bukas. Tugnaw-tugnaw man dire. Uy, naakos gawas, uy. May pintuan sa labas. Du-du-du-du-du. Da-da-da-da-da. Gwapakay ko buwak no. Oh, tanom. Gabi-gabi. Gabi-gabi. Araw-araw. Dan Hart, 81 PH. Salamat. Marcelita. Balikan ka niyan, balikan ka. Uy, nagbaba ng link si Billy Lynn. Oh, ganda mi. Ibang color. Ba't ibang kulay? Oo. Lagi tugnaw-tugnaw. Ano karon? Di kayo init. Init siya pero dili bali ang wind niya cold. Oy, Pilkan, nagbaba ng link si Pilkan, guys. Uy, mabait yun si Pilkan. Sa California ba yun si Pilkan, right? I forgot, California or Kentucky or I think California. May love shout out. Sige. No. Salamat. May love shout out sa'yo. Please, Toronto. Ay, I forgot it. Toronto pala. Filipino-Canadiano. Toronto. Malapit lang kami, Toronto. Hindi masyadong malayo. So, ito siya, guys. Malapit siyang malanta. Buti na lang, dating dikit kay GMC channel. Buti na lang nagapan. Bumalik sa dati. Meron ng, bulak na may peace lily. Hinayaan ko na, I forgot to water. So, nangyari, nalanta. May cordyline ako, guys. Nalagas ang dahon. Marcelita Cuano, 903 toyo sa'yo. May cordyline. Buti na lang, look at, nagkaroon ng yung stem niya, nabuhay. Uy, nalungkot ako kasi maganda yung cordyline. Tapos namatay. Akala ko patay na. Pero pala, buhay ang stalk niya, stalk. Uy, kuan kay ko. Look at, guys, grabe ka taba ng aking alugbati. Alugbati or Asian spinach. See that? Asian spinach. Alugbati. In here. May alugbati din. And look at how big is the leaf of my alugbati. Ayan. Dami kong alugbati, guys. Ayan. This is the red one. Ang stalk niya red. A vine, I mean. May malunggay ako. May malunggay, hindi pa maano. Yun ano lang. Ganyan lang malunggay ko. Or moringa. Oo, talaga. Uy, ano ang on the way na Pilkan? Sabi ni Marcelita o ano. Dagan, maraming bunga ang ano ko, ang apple tree ko. Pati yung ano ko, pati yung pears ko. Asian pears, mayon. Daming ano kaya, bunga. Oh, support mo. Oo. Oh, where is your, drop your link. Drop your link, Pilkan. Drop your link. Para mapuntahan ko. Drop it. Matagal pa mga ano pa ang ano ko. Pakita ko ha. Yung apple ko, ano pa to? Look at. This is golden apple. See? Ang daming bunga. Namungi sa bunga. Namutik-tik sa bunga. Yung pears ko guys is here. Here's my pears. Yan. That one. See? My pears ko. Sure, ang layo natin. Mag-water muna ako sa ano to? Uy, mag-water talaga ako. Saan mo kuha? Water ko. Oh. Tawag nila niyan, Asian Pears. Favorite ko yung ganyang pears. Uy, masarap yan. Yung pears ko dito, grabe ang matamis. Talaga. Ang tamis, ng tamis ng ano. So, ng melon. Matamis talaga yung ko. It's very crunchy. Yan ang ipagmalaki ko na sarap ng pears ko. Uy, tingnan ko yung ko.
You didn't have a clear vision.
The most value I learned from Ramsey is
Bedrock says educating the student athletes on all possibilities will be key. Whenever money enters into a new area and you create a new industry or new opportunities, we already know that there are bad actors or other folks who want to take advantage of the situation. So I really hope that the education is there to help make sure that they're not taking advantage of it. They may not be able to capitalize on that. from all those temperatures or less, here's a look at what's going on.
Huy, Miguel Love, shout out. Oh, Marcelito, Dan na po. Host, thank you. Tulog na ako, ilang araw na rin puyat. See you tomorrow. Sige. Sige, Gia, Miguel Love, shout out sa'yo and good night.
McLaren St. Luke's for your OB care, emergency care, and other healthcare needs. McLaren St. Luke's. That's doing what's best.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy.
The public schools are welcoming and safe for everyone. This fall is back to school 5 days a week. We're excited to be with our students in person.
As a parent, I had concerns, but with safeguards in place, I'm ready now.
Let's do this.
We're all in,
Ready to help every child recover and thrive.
a message from the American Federation of Teachers.
I felt awful because of my psoriasis. I was coming from head to toe with it. It really hurt. Then I started Cosentyx. That was 4 years ago. I am the secret.
Cosentyx works fast to give you clear skin that can last. Real people with psoriasis look and feel better. Cosentyx. Don't use it if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis and increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur.
I look and feel better.
Ask your dermatologist if Cosentyx can help you move past the pain of psoriasis.
You see the baby?
How can we see her so clearly from here?
Oh, you're so fast when you play dead.
How can I find out most everything? Hey, you gotta give me that picture.
Dito lang ako ha. Pahinga muna. Pahinga muna si host. Pagod si host. Galing sa work.
From all father that. Keep your car clean. On our
Pahinga si host.
Come work for an innovative company that pushes the boundaries of connectivity,
Mega love shout out, guys.
Spectrum,
Tinatamad si host ngayon na.
internet, voice, and mobile provider is looking for individuals who are interested in making the most out of their career. Employees enjoy full benefits and complimentary services. Spectrum has a wide range of positions available, so find the right opportunity for you. Just go to jobs.spectrum.com and apply today.
It's time for Sleep Number's lowest prices of the season on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. It's the most comfortable, body sensing, inspiring, wellness boosting, foot warming, temperature balancing, recovery assisting, effortlessly life changing, proven quality night's sleep you've never made. The new Queen Sleep Number 360 C2 Smart Bed is only $8.99 plus 0% interest for 36 months and free premium delivery with Granite Base and London. I'm Jeff Felony at the White House. This is CNN.
United District Court judge ordering the city of Minneapolis to hire more police officers after a group of residents sued the city last August, pointing to the high levels of crime. This comes after the Minneapolis City Council has moved to overhaul the police force following George Floyd's murder. Or Omar Jimenez is that part.
They were rallying cries and protests after the death of George Floyd, shifting resources from police elsewhere. Now,
Hoy! Mikey Vlogs, Mega love shout out. Baba ka ng link. Okay, dito lang ako ha. Wow. Baba ng link, baba. Mikey's Vlog, Mega love shout out sa'yo. Dan tamsak ni Marian M. Kuka Vlogs, dating dikit. Okay. Salamat, Marcelita.
strategies over how much undivided calls for the City Council more to dismantle the structure of the department in favor of a more encompassing public safety. Multiple attempts have failed, but at least one of those proposals is now likely to end up on the former ballot for a vote, successfully defeated by the city attorney's office. But not everyone feels that's the right.
Big love shout out, Mikey, sabi ni Marcelita. Hello, sir.
One-dimensional, as you can imagine, to allocate that to trial.
course, it is, Omar. Thank you for this and for all your reporting in Minneapolis throughout. Let me bring in now Summer Samuels, a leading voice in this suit to get more officers on the streets of Minneapolis. He is president and CEO of the Northside Achievement Zone, a nonprofit working with underserved communities there. This is a huge win for you, Sandra, that's for sure. I wonder what it means for the city, for the neighborhoods you live and work in, and also is it just about more police or is it beyond that?
Yeah, thank you. Poppy. So great to be back with you. Yes, Poppy, this is a win for not just me and my neighbors, the Minneapolis 8 were called who brought this suit last year, but it's a win for the children in the community. It's a win for our elderly, all of our neighbors, and we call our neighbors neighbors, by the way. And it's for Black businesses that have said we cannot thrive. We're going out of business because we can't keep our customers and employees safe. And it's for our county. There are corporations downtown that are wondering if they will return after this pandemic because they can't keep their customers and employees safe. So this is a win for all of us, and it's really about a relationship with our city. And that's what the charter is that said we have to have a minimum amount of police officers to keep us safe. It's not talking about more police. It's about a balanced approach to a healthy and safe community.
Summer, after George Floyd's murder in Minneapolis, Democrat people, Minneapolis City Council, moved to defund, dismantle the police force there, and then defunding police became a progressive rallying cry. This is some prominent Democrats.
Right.
The Minneapolis Police Department is rotten to the roots. And so when we dismantle it, we get rid of that cancer.
Defund the police does not mean abolish the police. It means a dramatic reduction in the number of police in our poor communities, and particularly our poor Black and brown communities.
I understand that people don't like the slogan. I get that, but I don't like that. I don't like Black death. I don't like to keep seeing how people die at the hand of police and nothing is happening.
You say something disturbing you is not with calls for accountability in police or Black lives matter. Why?
No, not at all, Poppy. We're not against anybody, and I can understand the emotionality of saying let's get rid of the police. When you watch the killing of George Floyd, and there's so many things, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castillo. Of course, I am a Black woman with a Black husband and Black cousins, and children, and we have to have radical reform. And the movement was started because of the egregious murder of 20 unarmed Black and brown people, right? So we said Black Lives Matter. And what we're saying is that if Black Lives Matter, they have to matter even where we are killed by community violence. And whenever there's a reduction in policing, whenever we vilify every police officer as if they are all children, we have a demoralized and diminished force that they're militarized. That's what the chief was talking about. And we have the people who are hurt most are the very people Black Lives Matter and the people that you just held up want to protect. And those are African Americans. In Minneapolis, Poppy, we make up about 20% of the city, but of all the gunshot victims this year, we make up 83%.
It's a stunning statistic, and I'm glad you pointed out. It needs to be highlighted. Look, I mean, let's just end on children in Minneapolis. I want our viewers to see 3 children who were shot in Minneapolis in April and May of this year. This is 6-year-old Naya Allen, who died in May after she was shot and killed sitting in the back of her family's car eating McDonald's. And then there's 9-year-old Trinity Addison Smith, shot and killed in May while playing on a trampoline with her friends. And Davian Garrett Jr., a 10-year-old, shot in the head in April while riding home with his parents. You told the Minneapolis Star Tribune today, if there were more police, they would still be alive. But you heard in Omar's piece, this will add about 30 more police officers to the force. So isn't it even beyond just more police when it comes to saving our kids?
Yeah, it is, Poppy. And it's hard for me to hear that the other day because this is my neighborhood. Where Davion Trinity is right down the block from my house. Naya, 6-year-old, eating Happy Meal on the back of her car. Yeah, it's not about more police, Poppy. It is about we're a coalition of Black and white neighbors. And what we want is to get a healthy and safe community. And if we, the adults of the community, cannot keep And who are we? And ours is a both and approach. And we are saying, yes, we demand radical transformation of the police force and accountability. We want justice. We demand it. And we want social and economic supports that underpin violence in any community. And we need a sufficient number of police for a city our size to keep our babies alive.
So I'm speaking for those children as well who don't have a voice in this. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up right next, breaking news, another condominium building in Florida being evacuated this hour because their fears it's not safe as crews in Surfside make a heartbreaking discovery. 7-year-old daughter is Miami firefighter. Also this ahead, Richard Branson, meet Jeff Bezos in space. Richard Branson's my guest tonight.
Can you be free of hair breakage worries? We invited Mo to see for herself that new Dove Breakage Remedy gives damaged hair the strength it needs. Even with repeated combing, hair treated with Dove shows 97% less breakage. Strong hair with new Dove Breakage Remedy.
There you go. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Hey, it's gonna be a bright. It's going to be a bright. That's exactly what it is. Very well. Please, why should I cure my hepatitis? How can I handle one more thing? You can stay on track and be cured in only 8 weeks with Maverick. You can keep your momentum with Maverick. Before starting Maverick, your doctor will test if you have hepatitis B, which may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV-1, or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take. Don't take Maverick with Anazenvir or Ozempic, or if you've had certain liver problems. If you've had or have serious liver problems other than LC, there's a rare chance that they may worsen. Signs of serious liver problems may include yellowing of the skin, abdominal pain or swelling, confusion, and unexplained bleeding or bruising. Tell your doctor if you develop symptoms of liver disease. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Now, you live life cured and feel free. 8 weeks was faster than I thought. Now it's your turn to keep your momentum with Maverick. Talk to your doctor about Maverick. Movie ends. We've been watching the scope. Tell me something you don't know. If your father's policy for sales needs a fixed block, you're going to be rebuilt regardless of your culture or something. There's a whole lot of stuff. Final policy first. We are one of change. But you were always on the line, right? There are still mysteries. Seen in special report. Chasing the fairy tale. Tomorrow with nothing.
Let's do 5 more.
You're looking strong, Kyrie. Eyeballs or monsters? Monsters. Monsters. I hear you have a new puppy. Since 1964, Toledoans have counted on UTMC for affordable, accessible healthcare from a trusted local hospital. We're open for family. We're open for healing. We're open for learning. We're open for you.
Skillful technicians and salespeople are in great demand. Auto dealers will hire 20 to 25,000 jobs per year, earn up to over $100,000 plus benefits with companies awarded best company to work for. Rest easy knowing you have job security as the U.S. runs on 4 wheels. Will you step forward as this generation of sales, parts, and service technicians? Search local job posts by making our automotive network your network. Jumpstart your career path by visiting OhioAutomotiveJobs.com to explore job opportunities within reach.
Breaking news, residents in the North Miami condominium building are being told tonight to evacuate immediately after their building was deemed unsafe. And nearby in Surfside, Florida, the total number of confirmed deaths in catastrophic collapse there now stands at 20.
night, the Miami-Dade County Mayor signed an emergency order to demolish the building, citing public safety.
This was not a decision we made lightly, and I know especially how difficult this is for the families who escaped the building and who have lost their homes and their belongings. The building poses a threat to public health and safety, and bringing it down as quickly as possible is critical to protect our community.
While the timeline has not been set yet, 2 more victims recovered today. And last night, a heartbreaking discovery: the 7-year-old daughter of a Miami City firefighter found in the rubble. The father was not part of that rescue, but he was called over by his fellow rescuers, and his daughter's remains were found.
Every night since this last Wednesday has been immensely difficult for everybody, and particularly the families that have been impacted. But last night was uniquely different. It was truly different and more difficult for our first responders.
New information showing the Champlain South condo board knew of severe concrete deterioration months before the collapse. In an October 2020 letter, an engineering firm hired by the building highlighted the pool structure as a problem area. They stated full restoration and repair work could not be performed, in part because it could destabilize the surrounding concrete and because the pool was to remain in service. Meanwhile, a very similar high-rise on the next block is getting further inspection.
Our building official, in conjunction with our experts, are now getting ready to x-ray columns and do a deep dive forensic study into the structure. So it's not disturbed.
Structural engineer Alan Kosheimer says it's not clear if the standing structure of the Champlain South Tower is in imminent danger of collapse, or if there's a risk of heavy slabs or other debris falling. Still, the possibility of that, and the fact that some of the rubble has shifted, is worrisome.
Should it be demolished? The bottom line is there's the emotional issue and there's the structural issue, right? Most probably, this portion of the building that you see the debris hanging from, that portion of the building most probably should be taken down.
Kosheimer has been hired by the town of Surfside to investigate this collapse and assess the safety of other nearby buildings. A key safety concern: a large column and a big concrete slab that are hanging from the open, decimated facade.
The hanging debris is kind of unstable.
Another big worry: Elsa, the storm that may be approaching when it approaches this area and may hit this area.
This area could see tropical storm force wind.
The first thing I'd worry about, even if it's 40-mile-an-hour wind,
Philippine Island Adventure pa. Balikan ka ni Philippine Island Adventure.
And we have another dramatic development. That's tonight's report Poppy alluded to a moment ago. Climbing North Miami Beach, rescue Tawas Island, just south of here in North Miami Beach, has been deemed to be unsafe. It has been ordered to be evacuated and shut down, according to an order from the North Miami Beach city manager. And again, a quick look here at the rescue efforts. You see rescuers down there on the pile. They've been there all day. 30 people on that pile at a time.
It's incredible here, working day and night. Brian Todd, thank you for your reporting. Out front next, City Branson hosts Bezos in the race to space. Next, Richard Branson will be here about his historic trip. Plus, ahead it has one of the lowest vaccination rates in the country, and now it is in the midst of a third COVID wave.
Right, wasn't just wait until you're finished. All right, what's new here?
It's the easiest because it's such easiest.
Welcome back, America. It sure is good to see you.
Well, look at you. You mastered the master bath. You created your own style. And yes you, turned a sourdough starter into a sourdough finisher. So when you learn your chronic dry eye is actually caused by reduced tear production due to inflammation, you take it on by talking to your eye care professional about Restasis, which may help you make more of your own tears with continued use twice a day, every day. Restasis helps increase your eye's natural ability to produce tears, which may be reduced by inflammation due to chronic dry eye. Restasis
injury eye drops or tear duct plugs. To help avoid eye injury and contamination, do not test the bottle tip to your eye or other surfaces. Wait 15 minutes after use before inserting contact lenses. The most common side effect is a temporary burning sensation. Ask your eye care professional about Restasis. Now to check out the lights. Visit Restasis.com to learn more.
Wow, are you using Liberty Mutual's Credit Customizer tool? Sorry? Well, since you asked, it finds discounts and policy recommendations, so you only pay for what you need. You're an animal! Who's got the couple legs now?
Only pay for what you need.
I think it's so fun because I needed to consolidate my credit card debt. I needed just one simple way to pay it all off.
There's an easy decision to buy and self-buy loans, is based on interest rate and how much I would receive.
There's only one that stood out, one that actually made sense. That was so far personal.
It felt so free. I felt like I was finally out of this never-ending trap of interest and payments and debt.
Often, the only way forward is first to go back. We go back to begin again, striving for what's next, to build what we believe is closer together. We go back to see, to carry us to uncharted territories. Back to a order that allows us to go further. Back to feel the ground beneath. As mobility evolves, so does humanity. Brave, real, for all of us. Because of you.
Here's my new dress. What's that? Damper.
Damper? Damper it gets rid of muscular.
How? Damper attracts excess moisture.
Eliminating the source of the muscular.
Mustiness, gone.
Tonight, the billionaire space race. Virgin Galactic announcing its founder Richard Branson now flying to space on July 11th. That is just 9 days before Amazon's Jeff Bezos makes his inaugural space voyage. Branson's about to realize his dream 17 years in the making. Here's what he told me 8 years ago at the Virgin Galactic spaceport in the Mojave Desert.
What is your whole picture for this?
We'll start with individual cases studies. Then we'll send people into orbital flights. We'll start building hotels in space. And in your lifetime, definitely, hopefully in my lifetime.
Maybe now, in his lifetime, so it's a Branson joins me tonight. Richard, it is happening. It's happening. And look, this is just our fourth trip to space for Virgin Galactic. And I remember being out there with you. You said to me, Coffee, unless you risk something, the world stands still. You know this?
I'm not nervous. I'm incredibly excited. And I spent 17 years trying not to get excited until I had that call yesterday from our chief technical officer saying, we've ticked every box. We're ready for you to go. And I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I'm representing these wonderful people, 800 magnificent engineers and scientists and rocket engineers, and we've built this incredible spaceship, and we'll share the experience with a wonderful team.
Look, we all know you're known for being adventurous, from your Splash, here you are driving a big car, crossing the channel while wearing a tuxedo, and then there was the time you fell from the building while drinking champagne, and you remember that you want to first Cola by driving a cake through Times Square. Well, it's not a competition, but when it comes down to it, is every party that wants to beat that they vote to see?
Look, honestly, clients, we're both going to go in the same month. Whether I go a few days before them or a few days after them, honestly, it doesn't matter to either of us. What we want to do is do something extraordinary, and we're both doing something extraordinary. Together for the same month, and open up space hopefully for thousands of people for the years to come.
All right, that wasn't a no, but I'll take your answer. But I do want your response to David and Sue Working responding to your announcement with this statement. It's a little bit of a jab. They say we wish them great and safe flight, but they're not flying above the county line, and it's a very different experience. So they're basically suggesting you're not technically going into outer space because you're not flying above that county line. It distinguishes between Earth's atmosphere and outer space, but I don't know. The FAA and the Air Force put that line at 50 miles as Virgin line. It does cross. You can respond.
And that's it.
And there you go.
Everybody been up there from an American side has got their asking doing it. Because when you go up 50 miles, you're obviously in space because you're floating in space, and that's one of the wonderful things I'm looking forward to. So I haven't seen that video originally, but I won't respond. All right, I think we've done. No, I won't respond.
So, are you sure?
I think we've done it with people very gently approach to each other for 20 years, and I'll let them say what they want to say, and I would rather not respond.
Good example for ourselves. Okay, Richard, I remember being in Mojave, and I was with some of the people that had already reserved tickets on Virgin for last year. We got 600 plus reservations. But they sell for $100,000 to $250,000 each. These are some of the people that I met that have held their seats all the way back in 2013. They were quite excited then. But this is still so out of reach for the average American. And I remember when I was talking in 2017, I was pregnant with my son, Luca, and he said, Coffee, he'll go into space in his lifetime along with thousands of others. Well, we wanted to show you Luca now. Here he is. Here's Luca now. Without $200,000, really went on normal folks in the space. Why is this no longer going to be to the 1%?
Let me talk to you the day after I go to space, because I've got quite an exciting announcement to make there. Because 40 years people should be able to go into space, and people who couldn't otherwise afford to go into space. And that's one of the reasons that we started it in the first place. But as far as our actual space line is concerned, the way that we can get prices down is to show great success, and that's what we plan to do next Sunday. And then we can build more spaceships, and in time get the price down. So hopefully your son one day will be able to go into space.
Hopefully. All right, well, Richard, I think you just booked yourself on our show for July 12th. So we will see you then. We'll see you then. Good luck. Godspeed. Be safe. Thank you.
Yes.
Up front next, it's a different monster. That is the warning tonight from one health official who is seeing more and more people hospitalized because of the Delta variant.
Expertise for health operating safely. Now, expertise we go to. Look for the Equal Life Science and Health Lab.
Oh, get out of your mouth. Ugh.
That flexi fix. Terminix.
How fast does Duck Dry Spray actually dry? Let's see. It's dry. It's already. Makes us wonder why we put 15-second ad slots. Dries instantly and keeps you protected for 48 hours.
there for a while. No? So invest in primarily flexible options on your app. Expedia. It matters who you travel with.
We think it matters where new kids start, like a pasture, serving grass a la carte, and got to grow like a pro. One more with juicy. Wow. At Whole Foods Market, we raise our meat right. Shows how we taste, and we can't free cut.
With Armor All, we're really good at this. Protects you from a lot of that. Keep your car clean and warm. Armor All True Shoot Plus Ceramic.
Green Acres is the place to be.
Elizabeth Sitkovsky was the theme song. We can turn the world on with a smile. Ready to die, roars of the new ride. The history of the sitcom premieres July 11th at 9.
Come work for an innovative company that pushes the boundaries of connectivity, entertainment, and communication. Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, voice, and mobile provider, is looking for individuals who are interested in making the most out of their career. Employees enjoy full benefits, best-in-class 401k, and complimentary services. Spectrum has a wide range of positions available, so find the right opportunity for you. Just go to jobs.spectrum.com and apply today.
Your life, your hopes, and whatever you're searching for in entertainment, it's really not our business, and it shouldn't be anyone else's. Protect your privacy and life of free with Duck.gov. Showing appreciation for the perfect promotional item is a meaningful gesture that can be touched, held, and enjoyed. 4 Acres can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4acres.com. 4 Acres, for certain.
Celebrate the 4th in America. Live July 4th at 7 on CNN.
The Delta coronavirus variant is spreading fast, making it harder for the U.S. to ever reach herd immunity according to the agents, especially with the big worry ahead of this July 4th weekend and beyond. Here's the demo.
This is
Morgan Reed Grace. Born 6 weeks premature. His mom, 28-year-old Victoria, is otherwise healthy and was in ICU nurse, so she just wanted to get vaccinated. Then, died.
Uy, walang ano man, Marcelita. Hilab, shout out guys. Dito lang ha. Drop your link.
Turns out, some Republicans have no appetite for investigating the January insurrection. They're too busy hobnobbing with one of the participants, a young girl named Anderson. And this, uncovered by Sandy's state file, is Anthony Guerrero, Sr., a congressman born over on the Republican membership report on Tuesday. And Wednesday, their colleagues were voting on a select committee to investigate January 6th. Guerrero, a right-wing YouTube personality and close ally of Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene, was there for the attack on the Capitol. But unlike a number of Republican lawmakers who tried to blame it on Antifa, Black Lives Matter, FBI agitators, or anyone with Trump supporters, this guy made no bones about being responsible.
We were on it. It was not yelling. It was Trump supporters that did that yesterday. I'm the first to admit it. Being one myself.
So that was Anthony Guerrero, January 7th, the day after the insurrection. And this morning, they were on the road to the during which he interviewed and chatted with House members Tiffany and Clover, Basil Hawthorne, Chris Davis, Michael Cloud, John Rose, Bobby Jackson, and Mary Milk. The members were there the night before the former president's visit was departed. And as it turns out, so did this guy Guerrero. Here he is, posting on Instagram. His comment reads, "Can y'all spot me? LOL. LOL." A K-file searches. Court records found a guy has a history of criminal violence, including felony vehicular assault, for which he received a 2-year prison sentence. That's who these lawmakers were rubbing elbows and chatting with on Tuesday. And yes, given the moment, that's more than a bit surreal. But it's also not surprising. Even though, let's be blunt here, it damn well ought to be, all things considered. Think about it. For the first Independence Day holiday since the Civil War, this country, 245 years old on Sunday, is living in the shadow of an eternal attack on democracy. It could be on the verge of another, according to a warning this week from the Department of Homeland Security. Yet one of the true political parties is doing all it can to get us all to look the other way. Some, as you saw, are even howling around with the guy at the insurrection. And this is all being tolerated by the man in charge, House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who seems to have forgotten scenes like this from another newly released batch of videos. As that was happening, you will recall McCarthy was barricaded inside his office on the phone, begging the former president to call off a mob that was breaking his windows and trying to get in. Well, Kevin, the former president is reported to have replied, "I guess these people are more upset about the election than you are." Yes, that's Kevin McCarthy. This one too.
The president bears responsibility for those who attack on Congress and not others. He should have immediately denounced the mob when he saw what was unfolding. These facts require immediate action because of the threat.
That brief outburst of honesty did not last long, and McCarthy soon folded like a card table, flying down to Mar-a-Lago and pushing the former president's way towards Latin Quarter. He showed his fealty by opposing a bipartisan commission to investigate the attack, then he attempted to block a select committee. When that failed, he followed up by threatening the career of any Republican volunteering for it. Now he's dragging his feet on naming the members he is entitled to choose in consultation with House Speaker Pelosi. But even as he does, each day seems to bring a new reminder of just what he's trying hard to sweep under the rug. Today we learned of yet another arrest, David Morrison, another so-called oath keeper. He's the one labeled by name or with a red arrow, wearing paramilitary gear, sometimes marching in a military stack formation, according to charging documents. He was part of the group that was stockpiling guns at a nearby hotel, which they refer to as the QRF, or Quick Reaction Force Hotel. An armed second wave to what was already the worst attack on democracy since the Civil War. It's hard to even imagine, yet so easy it seems for some to try to make us forget. Perspective now, CNN senior political analyst David Bergen, also former Republican Congressman Denver Riggleman. So David, these House Republicans, over the course of a couple of days, they were palling around with this guy who was at the insurrection. They were skipping the January 6th vote, and they were all there to show their undying support for the former president and his
Where are you directing it, John?
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, John, I think what we're seeing is the Aguero story just underscores how vital it is that we have a national commission to investigate what happened on January 6th. And we cleared the air on it. Is, for years, all I can remember, when big historical events have occurred, and then the National Commission has been created, they've been very important. I go all the way back to John F. Kennedy was assassinated. 7 days later, there was a National Commission headed by the Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court, appointed by President Johnson, and it was the Warren Commission. And what it established once and for all was President Kennedy was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. Oswald worked alone, and Jack Ruby also shot Oswald as alone. Before that, there was also conspiracy theory, like what we're seeing now about January 6th. Missions clear the air. They allow everybody to sort of put, to close the chapter and move on to the next event. And right now, in the midst of this calamity that we're still going through, something that is really unbelievable that the Republican Party, which has been a bit delayed on having a commission after 9/11, a bit delayed on having a commission in regard to the push on terror, on voting rights. And that the GOP helped great. George Gerald Ford was on that Warren Commission. The GOP now throws one to no, we don't have to do this. Only tells us that all we want to raise the question. Well, that might be high.
I mean, honestly, it seems to me this is no longer a bug, it is the feature of a big part of the Republican Party. What do you think?
Well, I don't know why anybody, even elected official, would be swapping air molecules with a conspiracy drug on the border. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Somebody who's, taken, the oath to defend the Constitution, not only the military, but also as a congressman. It's appalling. But you're seeing it everywhere. Like, God, we have a few influencers that media credentials to come to rallies in Florida, right? You have constantly have these mysteries that are more and more ridiculous. So I think right now it's baked in. I think you're right, John. When you said that this is, more of a feature, right? The fact is that this has become the sort of apocalyptic evil conspiracy that's going on. But to actually pile around for somebody with a criminal record, somebody who was there, somebody who bragged about being there, and they take selfies with these, congressional representatives, I think it goes to show right now that we need a fix. And we need to find out how this information spreads. We need a committee or commission. We need this to happen. And I would hope that I could pre-involve technology, Johnson, my background intel, but right now it just seems like they want to talk shit with these guys, and I think that's something that's really going to hurt the GOP in the long run.
I mean, is it possible that they're there with this guy because they want to be there with this guy? If not literally, then at least figuratively, that they wanted to see as at least being open to this kind of thing. I mean, why else do you have a guy like 8500 calling this a normal course?
Well, exactly, right? Maybe they thought it was just a church. They take selfies with them. Like, I mean, by the way, someone was saying, we don't know if it was virus and things like that, but no security. I mean, these guys vetting in there. So remember, I was a congressman. It's hard to see that. So how did this guy get in there? Was he invited, by somebody down there to come along on this trip as an interpreter or whatnot? That's what should scare people, that you have idiots like this that are piling around with congressional representatives that either they're thinking they're looking up too, right? Or they're not smart enough to figure it out. And both of them, right, are probably disqualified to be in Congress. But right now, it is looking at polling and stuff like that. I think it's actually getting more powerful out there as a region.
So then, we see new videos released almost every day, or at least every week, of what happened in this election. It's horrible. I mean, it's just horrifying what happened. And it was horrifying on that day. And what we should need more videos to make reasonable people feel horrified. But I'm wondering if you think they make any difference.
It doesn't make much difference than it used to, but I do think that over the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to have 2 big elections when the American people they ask for gut. What happened on January 6th, the off-year elections, and then the presidential elections, even central. But it's really important that we be able to have a discourse that's about truth and about facts, as opposed to conspiracies. And that's why the commission, the spotlights, and we give credit to Liz Cheney for being willing to, when invited, she said, yes, I'll do this. And really aggravated, as you can imagine, that party, no end, it's just kind of strip her of other responsibilities in Congress and threatening others who may sign up. What we need is a commission. Every
if you're looking at the polls, if you're looking at the fundraisers, each of the individual members of each district, he's gonna have to push it to the side. He's gonna have to make fun of it. He's gonna have to make it partisan. He's gonna have to push it to as far as the left end. This is ridiculous. You know, it's problematic. It's provocative. You know, you gotta use these hyperbolic words to get people riled up and you're sort of dismissive. I think that's a huge mistake. This is an American problem. It's not a Republican or Democratic problem. It is time for us as Americans to do something to find out in analysis what happened on January 6th, how it happened, and we need to go back to years. We need to actually get everybody in the same room, domestic individuals, transnational threats. We need to engage. You know, some of the stuff that we have going on, like the Global Engagement Center, looking how transnational domestic threats actually fuse. And we need to look at the gaps and the priorities that we need to actually look at. Because law enforcement didn't have time to do to see why this happened. This is absolutely friggin' necessary. And I'm still thinking my arms around the fact that we have individuals pushing back on that after what happened to individuals, after the American federal sector, after individuals like Michael Fennell getting almost featured that enough of this crap. And I think at this point, you know, I'm frustrated based on my background in intel because I know we can figure this out.
Again, I don't think the crap is wrong. I think at this point, we have to assume it's the future. And you know, that's in seatbelts because watching how they try to approach this community will be fascinating. David Gardner, I appreciate you being with us. Congressman Rubin, thanks to you. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Thank you.
Next, a new insight into how the former president is taking yesterday's indictment of his company and its finances and later spreading breaking news of the Surfside tragedy, including moving residents in another building in the area that has been told no longer safe to live in.
Some people have joint pain, plus have high blood pressure. They may not be able to take just anything for pain. That's why doctors recommend Tylenol. They won't raise blood pressure the way that Advil, relief, or Motrin sometimes can. For trusted relief, trust Tylenol. I've never slept like this before.
We gave you Secret Pures Use Restored Over Sleep to people who are tired of being tired.
What's even in this?
Clinically studied plant-based ingredients, passion valerian root, and hops. Use Equal Pures Use Restored Over Sleep.
Hey there, we're in Brooklyn, and we've got a sale happening right now. Save on sheets, towels, and honey. All with free delivery to your door and backed by hundreds of thousands of comfortable customers. Shop the sale now. My hygienist cleans it around here. So is my Oral-B. My hygienist personalizes my cleaning. So is my Oral-B.
Oral-B delivers the wow of a professional clean field every day.
Got bugs in your house? Get Bioselective Seago. Deadly bugs. Safe to use around people and pets. Bioselective Seago. Wave sweating bugs. Now at Walmart, Target, and Home Depot. Despite it feel like a workout, Scrub Last with John Hoffman. Its superior formula breaks down and removes up to 99% of top freezing food residue faster. So use Scrub Last. Towel grease forever it shows up. Scrub Last, seek more. Keep going. It's the most important thing in my life. I'm so lucky to get it back.
Your health isn't just yours. Protect it with Galil's. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you get it.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches, weakness, or discomfort in your hands or feet?
Introducing Revive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. As we age, natural changes to our nerve system, which can lead to occasional discomfort. Revive contains B complex vitamins that nourish nerves, build nerve insulation, and enhance nerve communication, and alpha-lipoic acid, which relieves occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Live your life with less nerve discomfort with Revive Nerve Relief. Welcome to the back of your mind. This is where we learn how to eat with you. It's all about eating wisdom. Limitless eating wisdom. Cool.
Sign up for you. We're good.
Yep. Okay, my turn.
Raspberry. Oh, no. Peach raspberry. Did you guys put the tank up with anything? No?
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
Boston privacy suits save over $700. Quicker call to Swift.
What makes Febreze Aerotex different? While cheaper aerosols rely on artificial propellants, Febreze uses a 100% natural propellant. Check it out. Pressure created by what's in your air makes the bottle spray, which means freshness everyone will love. Febreze.
Irony is dead. Donald Trump Jr. killed it. Reacting to his tax-related criminal charges against the family company with the chief financial officer Alan Weisselberg, young Pastor Trump told Fox News, quote, "This is what Vladimir Putin does." As for how his father has been taking the news, CNN political analyst New York Times Washington correspondent Maggie Haberman joins us now with her new reporting. Also CNN senior legal analyst and former federal prosecutor Ellie Hogan. Maggie, what do you look? Trump will finally send out signals. Oh, this is no big deal, the indictment. Oh, it's just a partisan witch hunt. Oh, nothing to see here. What's really going on behind the scenes? What is the real feeling among the president is so far?
John, you're going to continue to see the former president describe this as as a partisan investigation. Part of it is Saldana's, part of it is the Attorney General, Letitia James in New York, who is also working on this case for Vance. But in reality, Trump is not somebody who has sought to be indicted. He's not somebody who thought this was a good thing. There was some standing from his advisor earlier this week about how, right before he left, about how he was quote unquote thrilled. He's not thrilled. I don't think he's throwing statements, but he's not happy. It's not something that he's talking about constantly as as fury. But this is not what they want to do. This is a totally new world for them, John. And I think that what you've seen with the former president and his advisors and the members of his family and his allies is that they've completed legal problems with public relations problems for so long. But I think some of them elements said that this is actually an indictment. Now, it's not an indictment of Donald Trump personally, but it is an indictment of the CFO and of his company. And these are, even if they weren't disputed the case and whether it's fair and whether it's by somebody else, the reality is that Alan Weisselberg, the CFO, is facing potential jail time. And that can change things. It may not. It's indicated he's not going to cooperate with prosecutors, but we'll see what he says.
Who would be done that be part of the former president's radio TV viewing yesterday?
We found very limited in Washington discovery. And one of the things that I think people don't understand about how we watch television is it isn't just really to the box. We often have a lot of background. So the TV is often on. And just well.
So, Ellie, from a legal perspective, what happens now? The arraignment is coming along. What's the goal of the New York prosecutors? Still to get Weisselberg to quit?
I think so, absolutely. There's one of two things that yesterday's indictment is. Scenario one is this could be prosecutors shooting their shot, putting their best foot forward, hoping they get something out of it. If that's the case, it's really not much. I think what the scenario is, and I've been a prosecutor for a long time, they are trying to strategically target, leverage, and pressure Alan Weisselberg to quit. Whenever you're trying to break into a closed society, a closed organization, like the Trump organization, this is what prosecutors do. You look at the org chart, you say, who might be vulnerable, who actually might quit, and who can deliver the goods. And if you look at that for the Trump world, everyone in that inner circle, except for Alan Weisselberg, has the last name Trump. They're not going to quit. So I think the prosecutors are putting an awful lot of eggs in the basket of Griffin Weisselberg. But as Matthew said, the status quo from other people is not interested now. I've seen people I never expected to quit having see that feel like a chaos. So that to me is the biggest thing to watch in this case moving forward.
Ellie, I learned today that you literally taught a class on flipping witnesses when you were the prosecutor's office. So what's going on behind the scenes? I mean, what are they saying to Weisselberg and his team? How quickly does this happen?
Well, I think they said something about the indictment yesterday. When I looked at that indictment, I will tell you, the evidence against Alan Weisselberg was significantly stronger than I suspected. John, you coined the phrase the smoking spreadsheet, which I think is very clear piece of evidence. Another piece of evidence that jumped off the page to me is case against you. You're about to turn 74 years old, Alan, and you could go away for several years. So you need to let that sink get as a prosecutor, but that indictment sent a message yesterday.
You know, Maggie, I think people forget sometimes that the Trump organization is a family business. It's relatively small in some ways, family business. A family business now under indictment. And you're one of the reporters that we rely on for I think it's really interesting because it talks about how this indictment could affect the family business almost immediately. What would the effect be?
So, Tom, the biggest question right now is what this means in terms of the Trump organization's relationship with its members in various ways. That is, lenders on specific properties, that is, lenders in people we're not aware of, frankly, but oftentimes there are covenants that are agreed to between lenders and a company or organization as to a specific project or as to the amount of capital being in the company. Some of those covenants suggest that there could be, and I'm not saying it's the case here, I'm saying it's what happens is that there can be situations created in these covenants where the members would have the for instance, where they would walk away. Now, Donald Trump is at a very top right when it comes to this. He is generally, even if people thought banks would walk away from him, the banks themselves suffered. This always managed to find ways, and see, I think that would be the biggest way you should see some.
Ellie Honig, we'll play here. Ellie Honig for the defense. If you're Alan Weisselberg's lawyer, what are you telling me?
The first thing I'm telling you is they've got a good case against you. You really want to think about cooperation. Look, any person who can charge an indictment has three options. Number one, you can cooperate. If you do that, given the nature of the charges, you have a very good chance to get probation, to not go to jail. Option two is you can just plead guilty without cooperating, without helping them out. If you do that, Mr. Weisselberg, you have a chance to get maybe a year or 2 years. If you look at the New York guidelines, 2 or 3 years, but maybe your defense lawyer can argue to the judge for probation. You have to be rolling the dice. Option three is you can go to trial. I think anyone who advises a client has to tell them that most defendants, it varies a bit by jurisdiction, get convicted at trial. And if you get convicted at trial, you very likely will get sentenced to several years in prison. So those are the three options that Alan Weisselberg said. And one of the things that's important, building off what Maggie just said, the money matters a lot. Two scenarios where I've seen people cooperate the most are one, of course, to avoid and minimize jail time, but two, when that money runs out, when the money to fight the cases, when the money to pay the lawyers, when the money to maintain the rich lifestyle runs out, that's when people flip as well. So that's a factor that's playing into all of this.
Maggie, very quickly, because we got to run here, but
What is the former president more focused on at this point?
politics or business?
I don't know how you separate them. I think the politics gives him some sense of a shield to say that this is a political witch hunt, and I think he would say it anyway. And the politics let him keep raising money. The second that he says that he's not running for president, he is not able to raise money. So I think they are intertwined, and frankly, John, that has often been a problem for him. They always politics in business. That's not the issue with this case, to be very, very clear. But there has been a question against Donald Trump since he became office.
I knew you were going to go for opposite there. I just knew it. All right, Maggie Hager and Ellie Honig. Our thanks to both of you. Have a great weekend. Happy birthday. Next, fears about the safety of residents in another condo tonight. Just a short drive from the condo that collapsed last week. Also, we have the story of a reunion, survivors of that deadly collapse. One 88-year-old grandmother who couldn't walk on her own. The other a man who made sure that she was safe. When a threat of fire and water damage is at its biggest, you can clean up to the team that stays with you until the smallest mistake is taken care of. 1-800-CERT, the #1 choice in commercial cleanup and restoration.
This July 4th, let's pause and show our spirit across this land. Let's get ready to celebrate with family, good friends, and lots of fun. You work hard out here, so let's come together as a community and make the most of our summertime. Independence Day is upon us. Let's show what it means out here in Tractor Supply.
For the power of a deep clean unit, try Mr. Clean Deep Free. Unlike bleach sprays, Deep Free begins deep cleaning on contact with 3 times the power to break down toughness in seconds. So it's perfect for stove tops, tough up, soap scum, and even stainless steel. Mr. Clean Clean Free. sensation like you're floating on air? You can with Skechers new Broad Step footwear. Feels like you're floating as our Aero Comfort outsoles give you a really soft landing that will propel you forward. Plus, there's Skechers exclusive haircut memory foam. Try Skechers new Broad Step.
Cover it up. That's what I did when I started using my hair. Now I use Keeps, the easiest way for me to keep my hair. Keeps sends me clinically proven treatments that can't stop my hair loss, which means no more covering it. Go to Keeps.com and learn more.
These days, we're all together all the time. Working, playing, cleaning. Turns out family life can be, well, gross. But Care.com can help. Fossil-free housekeepers to put your messy place back together when it's right for you. It costs less than you think. And a clean house feels so good. Get the housekeeping help you need from Care.com. New Crest Pro Health Complete Protection kills 99% of bacteria. Plus, it works around and around and around the clock. Crest Pro Health Complete Protection gives you 24-hour protection. Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America.
A story centuries in the making. 6 epic battles. 3 major things. The most coveted city in the world. Jerusalem, city of faith and freedom. Premieres July 18th. Only on CNN.
The White House would like us to balance these the economy with science. Susan was walking her dead. It's real. You're in trouble.
You're so cute. Dad, let me see your arm. Just because your dad is tired doesn't mean he's going to turn into a zombie. Says the left. He's got it. Let's not panic.
Pardon me, I skipped lunch today.
It's time for Sleep Number's lowest prices of the season on the Sleep Number 360 smartphone. It's the most comfortable, body sensing, automatic responding, energy building, truly adjustable, fat powering, wellness boosting, foot warming, temperature balancing, recovery assisting, effortlessly life changing, proven quality night's sleep you've ever made. The new Queen Sleep Number 360 C2 smart bed is only $899 plus 0% interest for 36 months and free premium delivery when you add a base and Monday.
This is CNN. More people get their news from CNN than any other news source.
Breaking news involving the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida, that we learned today has now officially claimed at least 22 lives. Concerns about the stability of the remaining portion of the building. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, another context, a short drive away, now the focus of safety concerns, with authorities taking extraordinary measures there tonight. Rosa Flores joins us from North Miami Beach, Florida, with the very latest. Rosa, tell me about this building and exactly what the concern is and how they're responding.
You know, it is shocking to the people that I've been talking to who live in this building. They say that they were given 2 to 3 hours that a police officer was standing outside their door telling them that they had to grab what they could and go, that they need to exit the building. John, here's the backstory. According to officials, after Surfside, the story that we've been covering for more than a week now, officials asked all of the buildings to submit their paperwork to make sure that these buildings were safe. The building at the County submitted this report just today. It's dated January 1st. Today is July 2nd. This report on the very first page, John, says it is structurally not safe. It is electrically not safe. That's exactly why city officials say that they immediately took action, given what happened in Surfside, and asked all of these residents to get out. We're talking to some of these residents, they're emotional, and of course, they're coming to us because they know what happened in Surfside, but they're also angry because this is from at least 6 months ago. And so they're concerned, why were they not told about this earlier? What I hear from city officials, they are asking the Red Cross to help out. Because of course, now all of these people are homeless. This building was built in 1972. It has more than 150 units. They don't have the exact manifest as of now. Trying to figure that out and trying to help all of these people who are now homeless. John, we're trying to figure out exactly where to go. And Jackie and I were talking about 40 we hear of the building that collapsed in Surfside. Well, the certification for this building was never surveyed. That is one of the big concerns. And of course, this is all after the Surfside collapse. That's the reason why doctors are now being surveyed. City officials are taking action.
Taken seriously now. Fourth, very quickly, what did the Meyer Gate mayor announce today in terms of paving structure for the Champlain Center?
The mayor said that she signed a demolition order, and this is the first step involved that reviewing of that building. Of course, we all know, emphasize it is a public health issue, it is a public safety issue, and they know that portion of the building has to be demolished. Now, she said it's not going to happen before the learning that is formed and involved. She says it probably will be the structural engineers will make the decisions, will figure out exactly how and when this will happen, John. But I know it's a very emotional moment for the family because we know that there are still people under that one.
Of course, thank you so much. There's a lot going on there to say the least. Then we have two stories I want to tell you about this being Oakfield toll. This is taking on everyone. For those who are in the building, as well as those who are on the search and rescue. Red Cape is now on the Surfside and River. More about one of the victims, what he was telling us.
Another child has been pulled from the rubble, this time a 7-year-old girl. She was recovered by Miami Fire Search and Rescue. And it turned out that she is the daughter of a firefighter who works with Miami Fire Search and Rescue. He was actually working on the child at the time. He did not find his daughter, but a search team from Task Force 2 did, and they called him over and told him that tragic news. So you can just imagine, John, how difficult it is for this family. This little girl has not been identified publicly, nor as her father. Family is asking for privacy at this time. It's certainly a very, very difficult situation for them, like it is for so many families here in the Surfside area. Also tonight, John, we are learning more about those who ran for safety as that building came crumbling down around them. And we're hearing stories of neighbors jumping into action to save neighbors. We met two of them today.
Broke the soldering are here, my bed shake, I see my apartment is shaky.
When Champlain Tower South shook in the middle of the night, Esther Borton, who was in bed on the fifth floor, the 88-year-old grandmother, quickly made her way from unit 509 to the stairwell. Soon, Alfredo Lopez spotted her. He and his family had escaped apartment 605.
I remember Esther told me that she had her knee following her, that she wanted to stop. I told her, stopping is not an option,
There was no way to let this thing.
I just, it just didn't really occur to me, I can't, she's a human being.
But Esther couldn't walk on her own, so Alfredo picked her up, tossed her over his shoulder, and carried her down.
I don't know how many flights of stairs. It could have been that many because I'm really not that strong.
Yeah, just pick me off.
Esther and Alfredo hadn't seen each other since that terrible night when he saved her life, until we brought them together.
Oh, I mean,
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too. I'm so happy to see you. And, we made it out, so that's what's important, right?
Yes, that is so good. I'm so happy, I'm there.
Yes. Absolutely. It wasn't, simply, Esther just wasn't our time.
Together, they recounted their chance meeting in the stairwell and their narrow escape.
And I mean, the doctor, you see him, see. Let's go.
They made it to the garage, but they still weren't out of danger. The garage ceiling had collapsed and water was ankle deep.
There was one car that was pancaked on top of another car that was pancaked on top of a huge slab of concrete.
A mountain of debris proved too much for Esther, so Alfredo had to think fast. His son helped too.
Somebody pushed me. We gave her one, two, let's, just pushing her,
Push her over the.
Well, we pushed her up, and we got out of the garage, which was very important.
After they cleared the garage, Alfredo put Esther over his shoulder once again and carried her to safety on the beach.
What do you think about somebody who would do that?
they see it's somebody else, when they think it's something bad. You know, you need to help each other in bad times too. It's not on the show. Remember, everybody has bad times. But I can tell you, it's just so beautiful that they help you. You know, in bad times you help everybody. Whoever knows if I don't, I mean, yes, I give it to them. And thank God. They give me the price of my life because I did so many good things.
How lucky you
I know I'm not very lucky to be here with my family. Sasha.
That night, Alfredo and Esther lost everything they owned, but they escaped with their lives and friendship that is sure to endure.
You made me very happy.
And this really was a team effort to get Esther safely out of that building. Another man did help. His name is Albert Aguero. Esther, of course, wants to thank him for helping as well. He actually pulled as Alfredo pushed to get her out of that garage area. And Esther believes that her parents and her husband were also, they also had a hand in this, that they gave these men the strength to save her. And I did talk to Alfredo. He's telling me today that he does have some survivor's guilt, John. He doesn't understand why he and Esther and others survived. And it seems as though so many others did not. He was very emotional talking about when he first opened his apartment door to flee. And he looked at his neighbor's door right next door to him, and it was just a big black gaping hole. And there has been no sign for since. That's haunting him to this day. It's still very hard for him to deal with. John.
Brady, that story was beautiful. Just beautiful. In bad times, you have to help people. So, thank you so much for that. Just ahead, the closing of Bagram Air Base and the ending of our nearly 2-decade war in Afghanistan. We're going to have a lot of important problem on what comes next. And later, should even pop keep athletes out of the Olympics? We're going to discuss the plight of Sha'Carri Richardson with a 3-time Olympic gold medalist when we continue.
For a limited time, you can save more on flights, hotels, and rental cars during Priceline's Freedom Sale. And when you get a big deal, you feel like a big deal. With the Freedom Sale,
enjoy presentations. You can
A lot of people think maybe this little is walk in the park. If I have something to help you breathe better, everything will be fun. But I still have bad days, flare-ups, which can permanently damage my lungs. My lungs need protection against flare-ups. So it's time to get real. Because in the real world, our lungs deserve the real protection of Breztri. Breztri gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and flare-up protection. It's the first and only COPD medicine proven to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth and tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
For real protection, ask your doctor about Breztri.
This is Sarah. She's feeling confident. Is this the confidence that only comes from nailing your work from home setup?
Mommy, Dad isn't playing fair again.
No, it's the confidence of someone who knows their rates before talking to a dealer with Cargo Roots Finance in advance. See that smirk? That's from knowing the process only takes minutes. That poise, that's from knowing she has a personalized financing offer before contacting the dealer. That take charge attitude, that's from knowing there's no impact on the credit score. The confidence of knowing before you contact the dealer. Cargo Roots perfect iced coffee. You need the exact ice to coffee. Our expertly brewed Arabica teas are
Over ice with a splash of cream.
No.
Perfect combination. For $1, get a medium iced coffee or vanilla iced coffee after 2 p.m. at Tim Hortons.
The Stars and Stripes sale is going on now at the Chicago store. Now's the time to enjoy the summer season by treating yourself to a great deal. For a limited time, get 50% off. Plus, get an additional 30% off. Or pay 0% interest for 6 whole years on furniture styles you love for years to come. The best 4th of July furniture deals are only available at America's #1 furniture market store. And your Ashley Home Stores in Holland, and the Line of Defiance, Florida, and Sandusky.
This is home. To make the perfect iced coffee, you need the exact ice to coffee balance. Our expertly brewed Arabica beans poured over ice with a splash of cream for the perfect combination. For $1, get a medium iced coffee or vanilla iced coffee after 2 p.m. at Tim Hortons.
Celebrate the 4th of America, live July 4th at 7 on CNN.
President Biden was visibly frustrated today with questions from reporters about the future of Afghanistan, preparing to keep the focus on the economy on the 4th of July, even as a major chapter in the U.S. war there comes to a close. The last American troops have now left Bagram Air Base, a major symbol of the American military presence in Afghanistan for nearly 2 decades. Anna Corn has more on what the exit means for the mission that's ending, as well as the one now beginning for the Afghans.
The vast might of the US military transformed this dusty airstrip into a miniature city and the nucleus of America's longest war. Ultimately, that might could not transform Afghanistan. Friday morning, nearly 20 years after US soldiers captured Bagram Air Base as a launchpad for the war on terror, the last US servicemen and women departed Afghanistan. A nation not less strong, prosperous, or secure, despite the sacrifice of more than 2,400 American lives and over 100,000 Afghan civilians, according to the United Nations. Many of those fallen soldiers repatriated from these runways, now in the possession of Afghan government forces as they continue their lonely fight with the Taliban. They are the only ones who will consider Friday's US departure a
The security situation is not good right now. It's something that's recognized by the Afghan forces and making appropriate adjustments as we move forward.
Taliban fighters received best play for Americans fought and died to liberate. After once boasting a force of over 100,000 in Afghanistan, there will remain as few as 600 US troops here to provide security for American diplomats.
We intend to maintain a diplomatic presence in Kabul. That is something that is important to us, given our enduring desire to have a continued partnership with the Afghan government and crucially with the Afghan people.
Their forever war will continue as Joe Biden waits out of the mire. A mire that trusts his predecessors in a brutal and bloody ceremony. Bush, Obama, and Trump each bouncing in and out of Bagram, pledging Afghanistan will never be a haven for terrorists, as it was when Al Qaeda plotted the tragedy of 9/11. Those terrorists long since rooted out and destroyed. Now, no guarantee that violent extremists won't re-enter the vacuum left by the United States, as the last American soldiers out of Afghanistan return to a nation that has long waited to welcome them home.
Anna Corn joins us now live from Kabul. Anna, so much concern for the Afghan support personnel who work alongside the American military there. What is the latest on how, if, and when the U.S. will help these people?
Well, obviously, John, the safety and security of those Afghan translators, interpreters, and other workers who worked alongside U.S. troops and diplomats throughout this 20-year war is paramount. Their lives are at risk due to the deteriorating security situation. We've seen that the Taliban launched this offensive across the country, particularly in the north, gaining momentum and gaining territory. And it's because of that, and also the fact that the U.S. troops have brought their by too much and exacerbated that threat. We know that there are 18,000 Afghans who applied for special immigrant visa, and it's hoped by the administration that they could fast track the process by putting
these Afghans to a third country, keeping them safe whilst they can process these visas to the United States. The Biden administration is in talks with countries here in Central Asia, neighbours with Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and they're hoping that they can strike some sort of deal to get these Afghans to safety before moving them on to the United States. President Biden's vowing that every Afghan who risks his life, his or her life, for America will not be left behind.
Has to be done quickly. Anna Corn on Cobble, thank you so much for that. The Olympic dreams of U.S. track star Sha'Carri Richardson are now on hold after she tested positive for THC, the chemical in marijuana. What she is saying about it all, and the question some are asking tonight, is the punishment too strict? I'll talk it over with former Olympic sprinter champion Gail Hughes.
My dental health was not good. I had periodontal disease, and I just didn't feel well. But then I found ClearChoice.
Replacing Marshall's teeth with the implants of ClearChoice was wanting to afford that permanent solution.
ClearChoice dental implants gave me the ability to take on the world. I feel so much better, and I think that that is the key.
Often, the only way forward is first to go back. We go back to begin again, striving for what's next, to build what will bring us closer together. We go back to steal, to carry us to uncharted territories, back to water that allows us to go further, back to feet, to feel the ground beneath. As mobility evolves, so does humanity. Create. For all of us. Because of you.
Looking to repair dry, damaged hair without weighing it down? Try Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Conditioner. Its color-safe formula uses smart conditioners to micro-target damage, helping to repair hair without weighing it down. Try Pantene.
I just got my cashback back. Is this for real? Yeah, we match all the cashback new card members for at the end of the first year.
At the end of your first year. So let's go.
The energy's here. I need you to be ready.
Coming off of that bike, we're gonna work that cord.
One of those. Look how great this is.
Let's get working. This is what it's about. Push through it. Come on.
Learn Track, the home of interactive personal training.
July 4th. Celebrate with fireworks and music from Billy Ray Cyrus, Bruce Trapper, Chicago, Flo Rida, Foreigner, Sammy Hagar of the Circle, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and more. The 4th in America, live July 4th at 7.
Hi.
Hey.
I was wondering if I could interest you in signing up for AT&T's entertainment package.
Does that package have all the Cavaliers and Indians games?
No, but you like to roll that big skin? Well, we do too.
Nobody says it doesn't have any games on one.
Look, you like the Seagulls, I like the Blackbirds. Who cares? We get it.
Those aren't teams.
No, they might be somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, do you like the NFL Network?
I do.
It doesn't have that yet.
Oh, great. AT&T is selling it. Don't buy it. For the local sports you want, just on TV.
This is what we're made of. The businesses that line our streets and the customers that make them flourish. As a business owner, this is your community, your neighbors, your regulars. Your business is unique, so are your customers. No matter who you need to reach, we're here to help you connect with the right message for every screen to grow your business. Visit SpectrumReach.com to connect with a local advertising expert and let us show you around the neighborhood.
Local Prime Time. Next on CNN.
An Olympic surprise. U.S. sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson will not be allowed to run the 100-meter race later this month at the Summer Games. The 21-year-old tested positive for THC, the chemical in marijuana, invalidating her win at the U.S. finals last month. She had been considered favored in Tokyo. Richardson says she used marijuana in Oregon, where it's legal, by the way, after learning that her biological mother had died. She says she was trying to hide her pain after the news was broken to her by a reporter. This is what she said about it this morning.
I apologize for the fact that I didn't control my emotions or deal with emotions during that time. But sitting here, I just say, don't judge me because I am you. I just happened to run a little faster.
Many hope for Richardson in Tokyo, the U.S. lightweights first Olympic gold medal in the 100-meter women's race since Gail Devers did in 1996. Joining us now is Gail Devers. An honor to speak with you. Listen, when you first heard the news that Sha'Carri Richardson will not be able to run the 100-meter race in Tokyo, I wonder what went through your mind.
I kind of just said, wow, when I found out what it was that it was marijuana. It's an unfortunate situation because, she was on a great path to bring home the gold. And, it's...
Hello? Hello, Rai. Hello?
Take responsibility, says she accepts the punishment. I mean, no one disputes that there is a rule and that she broke the rule. The question is, should there be a rule at this point for marijuana? When marijuana is legal in Oregon, where she used it, alcohol is not legal, is it a fair rule to begin with?
Well, you know what? I always tell people that we choose to run track and field. That's our sport. And in our sport, there's a governing body that governs our sport, and there's rules and regulations that we may not agree with, but until we change them, we have to abide by them. And you heard Sha'Carri say that, she's not telling someone to do it or not to do it. This is a choice that she made to cope with the things that she had to cope with, and that's why she's accepting that there. It's 30 days. She'll be back. If you watch her, unapologetically here, Sha'Carri, and what she does is she doesn't run with question marks. When she's done with the race, she's put it all on the line, and that's what people were loving about her. And will continue to do that in 30 days.
And there is a chance to be able to run the 4x100 relay. We don't know yet. But, what must your feeling be? How would you feel if someone told you a month before the games that you couldn't compete in your best race?
Well, let's think about the challenges that with this pandemic, and not knowing if the games were going to go off or not. What were they doing? What get you their feet to this? And what they were doing is the same thing. They were still training. They may have had to find a different thing. It may be in the garage. It may be in a park. So knowing Sha'Carri is going to go to she's that determined person that she's going to be ready. What distinguishes people is access and opportunity. So when they say whatever they say you can go run heat, or you have to wait till after the game, I believe she's going to be ready to get out there. One of the things that watching, I'm a fan of my sport, and watching her, one of the things that I loved about her was that she's patient. Whether she gets off the blocks or not, she's patient in her run. And she's one of the most technically sound athletes that we've seen in a very long time. And I think these are the things that, when you're faced with a challenge, you have to find that inner strength. And I like it to say she's going to take this time to deal with herself and to heal. And, that brings about that mental health thing that we're all dealing with and trying to figure out how do we rally around athletes, with stardom and fame comes a big responsibility. In addition to your personal thing that you have to deal with, we're seeing this, we got a taste of that after she won and told us about, the death of her mother and how she coped.
Gail Devers, I have to say, I'm super thrilled to have you rallying behind her right now. An honor to speak with you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Up next, in the heartache at Surfside, a place to remember.
This July 4th, let's pause and show our spirit across this land. Let's get ready to celebrate with family, good friends, and lots of fun. You work hard out here, so let's come together as a community and make the most of our summertime. Independence Day is upon us. Let's show what it means out here with Tractor Supply. For people living with HIV, keep being you and ask your doctor about Biktarvy. Biktarvy is a complete one pill, once a day treatment used for HIV in certain adults. It's not a cure, but with one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to and stay undetected. That's when the amount of virus is so low it cannot be measured by a lab test. Research shows people who take HIV treatment every day and get to and stay undetectable can no longer transmit HIV through sex. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems, rare life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Do not take Biktarvy if you take Dofetilide. Tell your doctor about all the medicines and supplements you take if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your doctor. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and pain. If you're living with HIV, keep loving who you are and ask your doctor if Biktarvy is right for you. It's only a matter of time until your check engine light comes on, or worse yet, your car needs repair. That could mean a big surprise auto repair bill. Those repairs are more expensive than ever. A new engine can be over $5,000. A new transmission over $4,000. That's why it's so important you call CarShield today. CarShield is the #1 auto protection company in the country.
I like CarShield because they were reliable, they were affordable, and they were trustworthy. Well, I think everybody should have CarShield. Once your manufacturer's warranty is expired, there's just no big deal. If you needed repairs, CarShield was there for us.
Now it's your turn to get the peace of mind that comes with having CarShield, so you can worry less about auto repairs. Call or go online right now to get CarShield for yourself. Friendly, knowledgeable, money-saving representatives are available 24 hours a day. So if your car is 20 years old or newer, just tell us the make and model of your car or truck to get an instant claim quote. In a matter of minutes, you can be covered.
I was elated that I had CarShield. I was more than happy.
There's no fun when you have a car that's broken and you can't pay for it to get it fixed.
Here's how CarShield works. When your car needs repair, you take it to your favorite mechanic or even your dealer, and CarShield gets them paid directly. That's why CarShield is America's #1 auto protection provider.
CarShield is just the best thing to take away the fear that something is going to go wrong with your car, because it will. And CarShield is going to be there to help you out. My experience with CarShield is that they absolutely come through every time I use it.
If my car breaks down, I can count on CarShield to cover it for me. CarShield definitely has my back.
Now it's the time to make the smart choice and protect yourself from sky-high auto repair bills. Call now for a free and instant protection plan quote. It's only a matter of time until repairs are needed. And once your car breaks down, it's too late. Call 1-800-995-3411 or go to CarShield.com. Get covered today.
There's a song played near the condo collapse in Surfside, where photos of victims and those unaccounted for have been left by family and friends. And one high school student is doing something extra special. Look at all those flowers. Steve Guerrero runs a nonprofit called Helping Others and Giving Hope. Now he's teamed up with florists, so there's always fresh flowers on the site.
I've read a couple times, even the firefighters that are out there, it's not easy. It's very emotional. For everyone, it's very hard to keep it up. It's very big, but those families, you have to make sure you're giving hope.
It is all about hope, and our hearts go out to all those in Surfside tonight. That is all for us. The news continues. Time for prime time with good man Michael Smerconish. Mike.
Thank you for that, John. I am Michael Smerconish, in for Chris Cuomo. You remember Donald Trump's call to the Secretary of State in Georgia to find him votes? Well, apparently he was trying to do the same thing in Arizona. There's new evidence surfacing tonight of more reported behind-the-scenes efforts by Trump and his allies to pressure state election officials to help him retain the presidency. This was all back in the weeks after the 2020 election. You remember this in Georgia?
I just want to buy 11,780 votes, which is one more than because we won the state.
The Arizona Republicans now obtain new records via a public information request that show how Trump and his former personal attorney Rudy Giuliani An Arizona State GOP chair tried to pressure Maricopa County supervisors overseeing the election results. Maricopa is Arizona's most populous county. County supervisors there reportedly got texts and phone calls as votes were being counted and also later as the votes were being contested. Here are two of those voicemails from Rudy Giuliani, one to Clint Hickman, who was the chair of the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors at the time, and another to Supervisor Bill Gates. Please note that the music you'll hear underneath the call was added by the Arizona Republic in your online store.
Hey, Clint, Rudy Giuliani. Hoping to see that it's going to be going to go as a team. I really want to talk to you about this. President wanted to give you a call. All right. Thank you. Give me a call back. Really appreciate it. Bill, it's Rudy Giuliani, President Trump's lawyer. If you get a chance, you can please give me a call. I think you think I like to start over with you. I really think this thing fixed up. I really think it's a change in the Republican sort of reaction to this kind of situation. I think there may be a nice way to resolve it for everybody. So give me a call, Bill. I'm on this number anytime. Doesn't matter. Okay. Bye.
Here's another from Arizona Republican Party Chair Kelly Ward to Clint Hickman.
Hey, Craig, it's Kelly Ward. I just talked to President Trump, and he was also talking to you, and also did the call to discuss what's happening on the ground in Maricopa. You can call back when you can. Thanks. Bye.
Hickman told the Arizona Republican he believed Trump was going to ask him to change the results of the 2020 election or promote other election-based conspiracy theories, so he decided not to return the president's call. Another supervisor tells the paper he needed to return two calls from the White House switchboard operator who indicated that President Trump wanted to speak with him. Kelly Ward didn't respond for comment to the Arizona Republic. CNN reached out and hasn't heard back yet. We've also reached out to Rudy Giuliani for comment, and they're still waiting. But we just heard from former President Trump's team via his spokeswoman, Liz Harrington. Quote, it's no surprise that Maricopa County election officials had no desire to look into the significant irregularities during the election. They refused to be open and honest about the presidential election, stonewalling a forensic audit for months. They're still hiding voting equipment and routers from auditors to this day. What do they have to hide? Reaction now from all of these to the Secretary of State of Arizona, Democrat Katie Hobbs, who's also running for governor. But the prime time, does any of this surprise you?
No, it's not surprising. It's just, it's so maddening. I mean, we knew this was happening in Georgia. We suspected there were some attempts to undermine the election here, and now we have it clearly in tweets. And, Arizona law is clear that interfering in an election is against the law, and that is exactly what this appears to be.
Do you hear interference in those Giuliani voicemail messages? Is there anything proper about doing that? Is the representative attorney part of the president that feels he's been agreed to make that call?
Well, look, there are proper channels. If you have concerns about the election, there are proper channels to address those concerns. They tried that happening. It didn't work for them. They took more than 9 times with no evidence. There really is no reason that you would be calling supervisors or other election officials because that's not the proper channel at all if you have concerns about an election.
That was no personality, not, but I'm intrigued by Clint because the Arizona Republic, that he was a Trump supporter, and greeted the president on a tarmac, even had gotten a shout out at a Trump rally, and yet did not give the president when these calls came.
These are people who took and looked at the Constitution, the United States constitutional laws in the state of Arizona, and they are concerned about their own politics. What we heard in the Secretary Bradford Bittsburger was really not appropriate, and I thought still had a job, despite the fair trials. So this is just indicative of the fact that what they're doing, they're making it up as they go along, and that the longer they figure this out, the more they're able to continue fundraising off of this effort. Everything that was subject to this was turned over to the state senate. This is more misinformation designed to deflect and distract and undermine the integrity of the election being conducted and the integrity of the board of supervisors who continues to do their job, the job they were elected to do.
The Arizona Republicans also reported about representatives of other states, including my own, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, who come looking at the audit. To the extent they are seeking to emulate what's been going on in your state, what would you tell them?
Well, we've been having conversations across the country with other election officials, both state and local, and they're all concerned about this type of, I mean, I cringe every time I hear someone say Arizona style audit, because this certainly is not anything that belongs here. It is not an audit. It is a sham. It is designed to continue to undermine the public's trust and confidence in our elections and sow doubt on the results of the 2020 election, which was a free and fair election, and the results we certified were accurate. So there's a lot of concern about this spreading, and I think folks that are watching are working to try to make sure that it doesn't happen elsewhere.
Madam Secretary Katie Hobbs, thank you so much for being on Prime Time.
Thank you.
A member of Congress and potentially key witness of the January 6th investigation just directly linked the Trump White House to comments like this.
Today is the day American patriots start taking down names and kicking ass.
Republican Mo Brooks, in response to a lawsuit filed by Democrat Eric Swalwell, says, quote, Brooks only gave an elite speech because the White House asked him to, and there was, quote, an agreement with the White House concerning parameters. Former federal prosecutor Tony Williams joins me now to dig into the congressman's legal arguments. A little bit of context, Elliot, first. So this is a civil suit. This is a private lawsuit filed by Eric Swalwell against Mo Brooks and others, seeking accountability for the events of January 6th. Is the lawsuit viable?
It is, but here's the thing, it's not just Mo Brooks, it's Mo Brooks the individual in his personal capacity, not Mo Brooks the congressman. And the tricky question here, Michael, is where does the man end and the congressman begin? Now, Representative Swalwell's lawsuit claims that these are all statements that are made in his personal capacity. What Representative Brooks has said in his filing today is no. This happened during the workday. It happened on the grounds of Congress. I was driven there by a member of my staff. Therefore, this must have been an official act of me as a congressman, and therefore we can't sue you for it.
Elliot, you know that the discussion continues in the House of Representatives about a congressional inquiry into January 6th. In fact, I'll be talking about it in just a moment. But as a plaintiff's lawyer, as a trial lawyer myself, I look at this and wonder, might the discovery phase from this litigation bear fruit?
Absolutely, there's no question that it will, because there's open questions as to, number one, as you teased at the beginning, what kinds of communications were there between Representative Brooks and the White House? Number two, what conversations were there among members of Congress? Number three, what communications were there between the president and other members of Congress? And all of that's going to come out in litigation. It's just this tricky question, like I said, whether you can actually sue these people. And there's an expansive definition, as we saw just, I guess, a month ago with Donald Trump and the defamation suit that was claimed to be in his personal capacity, even though it was given at a press conference. You remember the E.G. Carroll lawsuit, where he was alleged to have defamed someone while in a White House press conference. He's claimed to be, well, this isn't personal conduct. He's the president of the United States. And courts and, frankly, the Justice Department right now regard the definition of in the scope of employment quite broadly.
Start taking down names and kicking ass. The words of the congressman on that day, and in his response to Eric Swalwell, I may be able to put a full screen up that shows this, but I can tell you, he said, well, the context is important because the words of the sentence or the paragraph actually began as such. And in context, when I talk about kicking ass, I was speaking of 2022 and 2024. Your thoughts?
Oh, Lord, Michael, thank you so much for putting that up on the screen because in Congressman Swalwell's suit, which I have right here, the context leading into that is where he says, we're not going to let socialists rip out the heart of our country. He's not talking about 2022. He's talking about trying to subvert the 2020 election. And it's nonsense and hair splitting to start saying that, well, because I used the side as such, therefore I could not have been possibly talking about 2020. They're being accused. He's like, and again, he didn't even want to accept service of the lawsuit. If you remember, there was a bunch of stories a month ago that Eric Swalwell couldn't even find Bill Brooks. They had to chase him down with private investigators. So this whole idea that now, at first they didn't want to accept it, and now, well, I've accepted this, I'm accepting my personal capacity, my official capacity, excuse me. They're just trying to avoid this.
It will be interesting to watch this unfold. Elliot Williams, thank you as always.
Of course, Michael, have a great weekend. Happy 4th.
You too. Thank you. Ahead, several Republican members of Congress weren't present for the vote this week on a select committee to investigate the Capitol attack. They were with someone who took part in the insurrection that day. But wait, there's more, and it's next.
It looks like we're ready to vote. When you were a kid, it's war. It's the simple fact that you feel right. Know and understand who Movie night. You've been watching the stove. Tell me something I don't know. With your Farmers Policy Perks guaranteed protection drop, your home can be rebuilt regardless of your age. That's really something. Get a whole lot of something. Farmers Policy Perks. We are farmers.
Dave loves vacations, but his diabetes never seemed to take one. Everything felt like a dud. Everything. But then Ray went from no to no. With Freestyle Libre 14-day, now he knows his glucose levels when he needs to and when he wants to. So Ray can be Ray. Take the mystery out of your glucose levels and lower your A1C. Now you know. Try it for free. Visit freestylelibre.us.
My name is Hava, and I was born in 1996. It was the pre-smartphone era, like when you had these phones, you flip them open, close them, flip them open again. Around 7th grade, I got a Facebook. It's like my whole life was documented on the internet. The last time internet regulations were updated was the year I was born.
I'm not hungry. You're having one more bite. No, one more bite.
For the win-win. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, my turn.
Raspberry. Oh, no. Peach raspberry.
Would you guys fill the tank up with anything?
No?
Hence, water is a touch of true fruit flavor.
Are you ready, black people? Are you really ready? Are you ready, black people? Are you ready?
6 weekends with a major artist.
But it wasn't just about the music.
We were coming together to say this is our world.
Let's go.
So opportunity. Now play.
I suffered with psoriasis for so long.
I felt gross. People were afraid I was contagious.
I was covered from head to toe. I was afraid to show my skin. After I started Cosentyx, I wasn't covered anymore. 4 years clean. 5 years now.
I just look and feel better.
Same.
Real people with psoriasis look and feel better after Cosentyx. Don't use it if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and low ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur.
5 years is just crazy.
CD.
Learn more. CosmeticsCosmetics.com. This isn't just a wall. You have an irregular heartbeat. It's different. The freedom to go where you want, knowing your doctor can watch over your heart.
More than a dozen Republican members of Congress didn't vote this week to form a panel to investigate the attack that could have killed them on January 6th. Where were they? Nearly 2,000 miles away on the Mexican border. Tonight, we're learning who was with them, a Capitol riot. Here he is, along with Colorado Congressman Lauren Boebert. His name is Anthony Aguero. He's a close ally of Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's a YouTuber who took part in the insurrection and he accompanied the GOP lawmakers. He even served as a translator for them at times. On January 6th, he entered the Capitol, chanted "Heave Ho" along with others, and "This is our house." We should note that Aguero has not been charged, and the FBI has declined to comment on whether it's investigating him. But now he's traveling around with U.S. lawmakers. We still don't know much about Republican lawmakers in terms of who will make it on the new select committee formed in the House by Speaker Nancy Pelosi to investigate the attack. House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy has filled 5 seats on the panel. He wouldn't say yesterday whether he will. 2 GOP sources tell CNN they think that he will not. As I see it, he has 3 options: pick no one at all, pick someone who opposed certifying Biden's win, plenty of those, 139 House Republicans voted to overturn the election, or third option, pick a Republican who didn't help push the big lie, but that would be going against most of his own party. Speaker Pelosi won't say if she would veto any of McCarthy's picks. So let's find out what Ron Brownstein is foreseeing. Gentlemen, I want some game theory here. Charlie Dent, if he selects someone, a Republican who did not certify Joe Biden's election, that would seem a conflict when part of the task here is causes of what went on January 6th.
That's right, Michael. I think it is an enormous problem for Republicans. They don't want to be in this position. The reason why they don't want the investigation because they don't want to have to sit there on a panel and find out what actually happened. Some of them, as you are well aware, could end up being witnesses in this investigation. And so that's another reason. So I don't, and who's Kevin McCarthy going to select? I mean, he could select Jim Jordan. I would not advise selecting as important under consideration something like Marjorie Taylor Greene. I can't imagine a worse look than that for Matt Gaetz. So I think at the end of the day, if he does select members, he will select Trump loyalists, but not the most extreme ones because that would be a disaster.
But Ron Brownstein, if he doesn't select someone who opposed Joe Biden's election, by definition, he can't trust that person, right?
Oh, look, and the issue is not whether he selects someone who opposed it. It's whether any of the 5 didn't oppose it. I think that would be the only question. And you know, he's already sent a strong signal by suggesting that they may discipline Liz Cheney for accepting an appointment from Nancy Pelosi by removing her from her committees when they have not done the same or disciplined Marjorie Taylor Greene. And it does go to this kind of larger thing that we talked about before, that I've written about before, which is that the extremist caucus in the party, whether measured among elected officials in Congress or among the voters themselves, has become too big, apparently, for the Republican leadership to confront. And I think they are consistently sending the same message to the share of Republican voters who are really uneasy about the coalition of QAnon sympathizers or Proud Boys, that they are not going to stand up and draw a bright line, kind of writing these forces out of the party to some extent the same way that Republicans in the 1960s did in John Lewis society.
Okay, Charlie Dent, option 3. He picks nobody.
That would be a mistake as well. If you pick no one, well, then the Democrats, and of course Liz Cheney, they will control the narrative. And then I think if they're smart, Democrats will be smart about this. They'll try to be very fair and balanced in the investigation. Obviously, an independent commission would have been preferable. But the attack on the select committee will be that it's a partisan witch hunt. So it's incumbent upon the Democrats to be balanced. But I think it would be a terrible mistake to the GOP not to be represented on that committee other than Liz Cheney, because if they want to make their arguments, that would be the place to do it. So I just think it's tremendous to appoint people.
Ron Brownstein, now look at it through the lens of Speaker Pelosi. Does she exercise her veto? Who does she want on that panel?
I think she's going to be reluctant to veto because of the points that Charlie mentioned, that the Republicans right away will be accusing this of being biased. I think Democrats would be best served by Republicans who honestly want to seek the truth, as with the country. The challenge we have, there are so many stories, one after the other. We were talking at the beginning of the show, the revelations today in Arizona of the pressure that the president put on Maricopa County after the election, the accounts a few weeks ago on the revelations of the Justice Department sought subpoenaing communications that not only journalists but Democratic members of Congress. I talked to John Dean, our colleague, a few weeks ago, and he noted that we knew so much more. We had so much of a greater encyclopedic knowledge of Richard Nixon's abuse of power when he left office than we do have of Trump's. And Trump might seek to reobtain those powers again in 2024. And all of this, Michael, this underscores the need for kind of a more systematic understanding of what Trump did with executive authority and all of the ways in which he may have abused it.
Ron, I agree. Charlie, you get the final word. The question is, would anybody care? Half the country will care, but no matter what those findings might show, I worry that a huge segment of our population, they don't give a damn.
Well, that's true, Michael. I think a lot of people have made up their minds. They've been told that the election has been stolen, and no one is going to change their minds. And that's the tragedy of this whole event of the stolen election narrative. Is undermined much of the American public's confidence in our electoral process and in our democratic institutions itself. That is the problem here. But we do need this investigation. We need to find out the facts and the truth. And this is the only game in town right now. It's the select committee. And again, not ideal. We would prefer the commission. But there are many, sadly, on the Republican side who don't want to delve into this. That's where we are. And I think it's tragic for the country, but I'm hoping that they can come up with some meaningful findings that can help improve our situation in this country.
Charlie, Ron, enjoy the 4th of July. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy 4th.
Heading into the long holiday weekend, what a difference it makes. The 4th of July, we can celebrate the day again. President Biden won't reach his vaccine goal by this weekend, but where does the immunization effort stand now? Who's going to provide? Scott Numbers is here next.
Elizabeth Sitcom was the theme song. Where's a good theme song nowadays? Who can turn the world on with her smile? Love is all around us. You can take it. You're gonna make it after all. Lady Goodbye was a freedom ride. And stretch it out so far and wide. History of the sitcom premieres July 11th at 9. If you want that update, is your human keeping fresh all day? We put down your team to the text. Also, our team reports everything does. Made for text next it's comfortable and that lasts a long time. Don't let it for you now freshness with your flashy moisturizers.
For a limited time, you can save more on flights, hotels, and rental cars during Priceline's Freedom Sale. And when you get a big deal, you feel like a big deal. With the Freedom Sale at Priceline, every trip is a big deal.
Get Bob's Discount Furniture. On lifts. On chairs. On mattresses. On room. Too.
See what's in stock, in-store, or at mybox.com.
Welcome to the McLaren Formula One Q&A. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, is that
On stage. Hi, everyone. It's London.
London, best spots? England, Germany, or France?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's put up a poll. Caroline goes. McLaren F-150 fans get even closer. Let's go racing. Introducing the weather suite. I look quite a while. I think we feel like my favorite place. It needs help in
and safety measures have met rigorous scientific standards. So make
Guys, I'm done, okay?